We published our first Bitcoin blog in 2014, but nobody read it. Next, we collaborated with Art Laffer to produce the first Bitcoin white paper in 2015. So, monetary expert Art Laffer read the article, finished it, and said, wow, this is the moment I've been waiting for since the US closed the gold window in 1971 individual funds. Man, this is going to be huge. I then said, how big is it indeed? It is a significant concept. Which one is it, Art? What size is the US monetary base, he asked. There was a time when it was 4.5 trillion. It has increased to 7.5 trillion. I think it's a big concept. As the former president continues to promote Bitcoin and other digital assets on the campaign trail in an effort to entice new voters, Elon Musk and Donald Trump are engaging in a discussion over cryptocurrency legislation. According to someone who was there during the discussions, social media messages, his appearance on Saturday Night Live, and a brief change in April 2023, the home button on X was replaced with an image of a Shiba Inu, the dog breed associated with the Dogecoin token, all contributed to Musk's effect on the pricing of so-called meme currencies. As Trump's campaign formulates its crypto strategy, other industry advocates, many of whom have connections to Musk, are also trying to catch his eye. Last week, Trump posted a social media post expressing his friendly and open-minded attitude towards cryptocurrency, one of numerous recent pro-crypto overtures to voters. The inventor of the Silk Road Internet Bazaar, Ross Ulbricht, was convicted of selling illegal drugs and hacking tools to customers who used virtual currency. He committed to reduce Ulbricht's sentence at a Libertarian Party conference. Crypto donations are now being accepted by his campaign as well. Several industry PACs are raising millions of dollars to back candidates who support digital currencies, and Trump's recent shift to being openly pro-crypto could help him win over their support. Republicans' attempts to recruit wealthy contributors were exploited by the Biden team, which capitalized on rumors that Trump and Musk discussed an advisory role. In a statement released on Thursday, campaign spokesperson James Singer claimed that Trump is betraying the United States in order to pay his legal fees and consolidate power, while billionaires like Elon view him as a gullible. In exchange for campaign contributions, they promised to lower their own taxes and support his plans to privatize Social Security and other middle-class entitlements. The Bloomberg Billionaires Index estimates Musk's fortune at $222 billion. Nonetheless, he has refrained from making large political donations. Records from the Federal Election Commission reveal that he has contributed less than $1 million to political candidates since 2009, with no donations this cycle. Members of Trump's campaign and other senior advisors in the circle of the previous president have nothing but praise for Musk. As per an individual well-versed in the underlying dynamics, after taking over X, Musk content moderation in an effort to boost free expression, which impressed Trump's allies. A real estate investment trust ETF serves as the benchmark against which they will be evaluated. And the use of Bitcoin is now factoring into their final grade, even if not a single major platform has included any of the spot Bitcoin ETFs in its offerings just yet. We anticipate that. The questions they're asking give us a clue. They have profound inquiries regarding Bitcoin as a whole, as well as its underlying infrastructure, operations, and threats. Since Bitcoin represents a novel asset class, the scrutiny is understandably high. Without a doubt, it is a system of money, but it also stands for a whole new category of investments. Because of the lack of correlation between returns and risk of this asset class and other assets, fiduciaries who are responsible for managing people's portfolios will need to think about new investment opportunities. If that is correct, and Bitcoin is a low correlation asset, then adding it to an existing portfolio should lead to an increase in returns per unit of risk over time. Thus, if one platform provides Bitcoin and the chance for diversity and higher risk-adjusted returns, that platform should be considered. If this one turns out to be correct while the other doesn't, they're in for some trouble. Sure, exchange-traded funds are a great framework. These are scalable. There is an ecosystem here. Not all of those businesses have survived. In fact, this includes more than just the top 10. I am unsure. Nevertheless, I do not believe any have completely bombed thus far, due to the fact that the authorized participants and market makers are not integrated into a single organization. The ecosystem and its structure are really adaptable. Numerous authorized participants, including major brokerage companies, are on our roster. Because of the ecology, there is another reason why people are being enticed rather than coerced into doing it. This ecosystem is highly profitable for authorized participants and market makers, they are hosted by a large number of these wirehouses, so I believe it is feasible to scale up to hundreds of billions of dollars. Holy cow. However, unlike the Bitcoin ETF, the Ethereum ETF seemed to have little trouble getting approved. In your opinion, what does it mean? It was clearly not going to be accepted, according to the read. It was certain to fail approval. Then what transpired? Questions from the SEC and everyone else would have been flowing in had the conventional method of approval been used. Prior to this, the SEC was not inquiring about anyone. That was a sign that it wasn't going to work. We'll have to give it another attempt. In the span of a week, which I take it to be. True, there was a growing attitude in the House about the FIT21 Act that, hold on a second, this is gathering traction on both sides of the aisle. This might be a problem during election year too. There will be elections this year. And the other thing that happened, according to the administration, is that former President Trump has grown quite friendly with Bitcoin and crypto in general. He also announced that he will take cryptocurrency donations for his campaign that week. Thus, this proposal is a problem that arises during election years. On top of that, I'm not sure what happened, but our chief operating officer yelled when he saw this come across during our phone conversation. After being rejected for 3 days, it finally happened. We knew for sure. At that point, we knew it would be rejected. Additionally, I believe it was during this campaign season. The legislative branch is at your disposal. Here we have Trump, the previous president. Here we are, after you had rapid fire.